Hey ladies, I am back again with one of my wonderful clients, Debbie, who is an antenatal educator. She's a hypnobirthing teacher, and she's just a genuinely wonderful human being. So I'm really excited to have her live. I love working with you, and it's just been amazing seeing the progress that you've had within your business and just getting super clear on things. Because I think you were in my membership years ago when we first connected, weren't you?
Yep.
And then back end of last year, we had a conversation and we're just like, actually, things have got to change. So tell me a little bit about where that transition was and kind of what you were stuck in and why you decided that was the time of really moving from being super stuck into making a difference.
You've used exactly the right term. I was stuck. I was stuck. I was just stuck. I was at this quite low level of income, to be honest. And I'm all about, I've always wanted to earn a decent amount of money doing what I do. It's part of my values and my beliefs that I should be earning a decent amount. And I was just stuck at this kind of a certain income level. And I absolutely love what I do. And I didn't want to give it up. And I got to that point. I got to that kind of like, okay, I either trash this and go, that's it. And that's like 8-9 years of hard work gone, really. Or I invest and I invest in the right person. And for me, everything that you were telling me was like, I need to talk to Sarah. I need Sarah's guidance. I need Sarah's help. And yeah, it has made a massive difference. And I'm really pleased that I took that leap, because for me, and I know for a lot of women watching this, it will be a massive leap. And it's okay, just do it. Just do it. You won't look back, you won't regret it at all, because actually the bigger the leap, often the bigger kind of reward and payback you kind of get for that leap.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So true. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm all about risking or taking risks, but with the right judgment. And it's not taking silly risks, but it's about looking at the evidence, looking about the results that you can create. And as you say, having that trust in someone that you are investing in, like, I think that's really powerful as well. And, we've kind of shifted your business a little bit, haven't we? We've kind of made it more aligned. You had two kind of separate businesses, and we looked at opportunities about how we could bring those together. We created new programs. Actually, I think we increased your prices by quite a lot and looked at some really simple sales frameworks, sales techniques that allowed you to book lots of discovery calls and have conversations with your ideal client.
Yeah, I think what really made a difference for me was the fact that I thought I knew how to sell what I do. And I thought I knew how to package it up. I thought I knew kind of, I didn't. I just didn't, because you came along and kind of went, actually, Debbie, this is the way you need to do it. And I thought, okay, all right, I'll go with that. And lo and behold, yes, increasing my prices worked. And and you're right. I have a holiday let, I have a antenatal birth business, and really it kind of makes sense kind of marrying them both together and birthing a new package. And so I do kind of pregnancy baby moons and retreats, because that's really what pregnant women need. They need a bit of love and a bit of support and some time away and some education. So it's been really interesting also kind of learning how to get that out there and learning what's the right way kind of my clients get hooked, I suppose, or what's the reason that they buy from me, and things like that I would never have known on my own, and so you've definitely helped with that. Definitely.
There's just the power of kind of marketing in the right way, isn't it? That feels aligned to you, that isn't about the spammy sales side of things, but actually really attracting the right people, having the right offers for people. And then, I make it sound really simple, because actually it is simple when you know how, but actually the how bit can feel tricky. And just having someone reflect back to you that, 20 years old experience makes me sound really old, but I've been doing this day in, day out for a really long period of time. And just having that outside perspective of going, actually, why don't you try this? why don't you use this proven framework?
Yeah.
This is going to work for you, and trusting in that and then seeing the results can make a massive difference.
Yeah, that's worked really well for me. It's just having someone else to ask or having someone else to check what you're doing. And because, you know, when I used to be in the corporate world and you'd have colleagues in your team, you'd have, you know, your boss or whoever you'll be working with. You're not be working in a team of a few people anyway. And so you'd be able to say to them, does this sound right? Or do you think I'm doing this right? And bounce off ideas. When you're working on your own, you're self-employed, you're this little kind of silo, you know. And so to be able to have someone kind of holding your hand and someone where you can go, you know, I'm just going to need to message Sarah and ask her, or go into the group, and I mean, in your mastermind group, go into the group and just kind of go, what, how, you know. And the good thing about being in your mastermind is it's not just you. Actually, it's all the other women who are all self-employed business owners who are in the same boat, who understand. So we're also, when you're having that kind of emotional day, which, let's face it, Sarah, I have quite a few of them, don't I? I've just done a video, actually, a very emotional video,
isn't it? It's really powerful of going, and I think the brilliantness of that sort of safe space is that whether you're on the high, whether you're on that low, and we all have those in business, is knowing that you've got a safe space to lean into and go, hey, this is going on.
Yeah.
How do I get through this? And how do I get through this quickly with some guidance? Because I don't want to feel stuck. It goes back to that stuck feeling again. Like, you don't need to feel stuck.
And I don't want to talk to my husband about this. I don't want to talk to my best mate about it either, because neither of them understand.
Yeah.
But when you're in a group where you're in a load of other people who are in that same growth phase as well, because I have to say, when you start working with Sarah, you will grow. So you're in a growth phase, and you know, and some fear sets in as well. But, you know, you've got other people, you've got other business owners, other women around you to go, it's okay, I've just done this, I've been there, or it's going to be okay, or, you know, and they lift me, you know, you all of you just kind of lift me and go, it's going to be fine. Makes such a big difference.
Talking of fear, so this is the thing, when I kind of talk to people, I think it's really interesting to get really quite transparent. Like, what was your biggest fear about working with me or investing in the mastermind? Like, what was the stuff that came up for you? Because I know this is something that comes up for lots of people. And then what were the results that we actually did create off the back of that?
The fear was things like changing or putting up my prices and people not booking. And just it not happening. And I think, you know, within about 3 or 4 months, I'd put my prices up, and I'd had 3 people book onto my kind of highest ticket course. And so it was just like, wow, you know, I can put my prices up. I am worth it, you know, because the thing is, I've got all the testimonials. I've got all the amazing birth stories from my clients. I've got all the evidence, all the proof that this works. So why shouldn't I be putting the price up? I've got more experience than, you know, a lot of the other people working in my field. So yeah, I think that was the kind of, I suppose the fear. The fear was definitely like, well, what if I make this big investment and it's a waste of time? And it's definitely not. I'm learning so much about how to sell, how to run my business, and not just from just working, you know, not just from the business side either, because we talk a lot about self-care and a lot about, okay, how can we kind of mix things in, you know, is it okay to work on a Saturday evening or not? And at the end of the day, if you want to work on a Saturday evening, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just up to you, isn't it? Like, business gets to be your choice. And I think that's the big thing, isn't it? It's like, let's create a business that allows you to live the life that you want to, rather than seeing them as two separate, or that you're either living or you're working. Like, how do we create the integrated version that gets to feel exciting and fun and not energy draining? And I think, it's bringing all of those pieces together.
Yeah, and I think what's been really good for me, and I think a lot of self-employed women out there running their own businesses would understand, is that sometimes as a kind of an entrepreneur, and a lot of us don't really like that word, but you've got ideas everywhere. And for me, from a personal point of view, I'm like, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that. And what if I do this over here, Sarah? You know, and so you just bring me back and go, Debbie, come back. And this is what you to focus on. You know, even just today we've been talking about, you know, okay, what do I do next? And I knew all the things I wanted to do, but didn't know what order to do it in. And you just get me focused and give me an actionable stuff to do. Yeah. And so I'm not kind of going, oh, maybe I'll go and put the washing on instead.
And that's it sometimes, isn't it? Is that it gets to feel overwhelming. Like the brilliant part of being or running your own business is that we have so many ideas and we want to do them all now. And then it's like, okay, well, that feels big. How am I going to do that? Yeah. I'm just going to go and put the washing on. So we end up procrastinating and then nothing happens. I totally agree with you. Yeah, I mean, we were on a mastermind call just before this, and it's like, okay, we've got these 3 different things. What's the best order for you to do them in, for you to get the best results, but also to do it in a simple way? Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. Yeah. And that's something that I love. Like, it's my common question to you all, isn't it? It's like, what's the simplest, easiest way to do this?
Yeah. Because a lot of us are going, oh, let's do it this way and do this and do this. No.
Yeah, simple. Let's bring it back round. Like, let's think about what you want overall. And that's not necessarily paring it back, because sometimes it's like, actually, let's challenge this and go harder and faster and do it that way, but still keeping it simple. And I think that's the piece, but keeping it aligned to you.
Yeah.
Really, really powerful. Okay. One kind of final question that I want to share with you. Like, if someone is sitting in that stuck place like you were a few months ago, what would you say to them around moving forward? Or if they're thinking about investing in me or, you know, getting that support, what would you say to them?
Just work it out. Just do it. You know what, I'm listening to on audio at the moment, Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. And if anybody watching knows that, she basically just counts down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and do it. And if you're feeling the fear and feeling like sitting on the fence, just do it. But even if you have to put it on credit card or whatever, it will come back. It's so worth it.
And that's my biggest thing. Like, I love it when people for me, it is about that return on investment. Like, you come and work with me and we spend those first few months, like, almost that is our primary goal. Like, let's bring back that full investment, because then you can focus on the growth of your business. Then you can focus on scaling it without having this sort of halo of financial side of things. Because let's be honest, like, that is it's a security thing. It's all what humans have. We have that safety piece. Yeah. But if we can clear that, then we can focus on the growth. And so my priority for all of you is, let's get the money back in for your investment. Then it becomes about growth, not investment. And that's really, really important for me. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to share with people?
Oh, now that's an interesting question. I don't think so. Yeah, just have a look through, you know, some of the information in the group, in the Supercharge of Sales group, because you can just see that you have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. And yeah, as I said before, if they are sitting on the fence, just do it. Just do it.
Don't get the splinters.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, I love working with you. And I'm so excited by all the growth plans that we've got, even just in the short weeks kind of coming through. But there's so many opportunities. And I just know that the summer and then into the rest of the year is just going to be phenomenal for you. So thank you for joining me today. I think it's really useful just to share other people's experience of working with me and what my clients actually think about working with me. Yeah. It's really important. So if anyone is sitting on that fence and just wants to have a genuine chat with me about what it is like or how to work together, then please drop me a message, pop a comment into this, or feel free to reach out to Debbie. Like, ask her a question. I'm really transparent. Like, none of these sessions are pre-planned. I don't really tell people what I'm going to ask questions on. They're just really true. They're not structured. And I don't even ask people what to say about me, because that for me is totally out of integrity. So anything that comes up, I literally have no idea what Debbie's going to say.
Yeah. So what I will just put in there, if anybody wants to message me and ask me anything, then that's fine as well.
Thank you for joining me as well. I'll see you very soon. But ladies, I will see you later on as well. So thank you, Debbie, for joining me. Anyone who's got any questions or wants to drop in for a message or have a conversation, please do let me know. And I will see you soon. Thanks, Debbie. Take care.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.